Hey everybody, welcome to another Matt Checks Out. This is Temtem Swarm, currently available as a demo for Steam Next Fest. I don't know if anybody watched this played Temtem. I played a good little bit of Temtem. I liked what it was trying to do. I think a lot of my problems with it came from it being sort of an online only MMO style game. I do want to go back to it and, you know, play through it proper, get a good handle on it. I appreciated what the devs overall were trying to do. But that's not this game. This game, Temtem Swarm, is Vampire Survivor-like. But you play as Tems. Now, what's interesting is you can play up to 3-player co-op, and I really appreciate this move to having these games have co-op. I just find a lot of games are more enjoyable when you have co-op. Also, when you look at how many playable Tems you have right out of the bat. I love that. We're gonna start with Platypet, who is a just phenomenal design. One of the things I loved about Temtem was the designs were, it'd be incorrect to call it Pokemon adjacent, but definitely, you know, were unique designs, but definitely had the same sort of connection that I get sometimes with Pokemon, where it's just like, look at that guy, look how cute he is. And okay, so we've got 15 minutes, 18 waves. I don't know how much is available in the demo. Can I use the right stick separately? No. Okay, so it shoots in front of me on a timer. Okay. I did see a little bit of gameplay of this already, but I haven't had a chance to play it. I like the idea of toxic ink. I know Platypet is a water and poison. Oh, and that just shoots in front of me. Neat. Increase the duration of timed techniques. Oh, I appreciate if you look up in the top. I was gonna say, does that affect the skills that I currently have? And you can see that it boosts that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that little indicator. Okay, so we're picking up XP and also pack suns, which is money in the game. Let's get our main attack up a level. I do love, gosh, I love that that's just a little thing. Oh, a little movement boost, got it, neat. Is the thing I can destroy it now? All right, so since it's my first time playing, a lot of this is just like learning what I can and can't do, what it looks like. So HP plus 5. I can get a new water technique, which is boosted by the gear that I already have. That's nice. So I'm just shooting off 2 waves. Oh, I have an ult. Okay, I'm charging an ultimate. That's always fun. Drill increases the number of projectiles. Pierce, that's great. Increase the damage of water techniques by 10%. Listen, I'm gonna take that. That's just, and we're getting some build synergy. Okay, so my ultimate is just a big wave that goes out. Okay, neat. I am a big fan of the Vampire Survivor-like, you know, this sort of style of roguelike genre, because I really enjoy games that have sort of the moment-to-moment progression, but I always appreciate the meta progression. 15% bonus damage. Yes, thank you. You know, I always enjoy the you did this thing, and so now you have the ability to play as this character, or you have the ability to use this weapon. Oh, these guys shoot stuff. Okay, we're getting a little getting a little dense now. Getting a little dense. Okay. We're all right. We're all right. Just gotta work through it. I did see that there are these quest spots where enemies will show up, but you get pretty good rewards. If you played Temtem, let me know. Who did you start with? Who did you start with? And what was your favorite Tem? Like I said, I haven't played too much Temtem. Okay, good. My ultimate was up. I didn't know. I just hit it in the hopes that it was. Neat, got that boss. Ooh, I can evolve. Oh, nice. Ooh, I'm not poison. I'm whatever they call dark. Whatever I think it's darkness or something, but neat. Okay, so I don't know if having an off-type move is bad, but listen, that move is working out great for me. Okay. Oh my gosh. I would love to stay in the nest, my dude. Oof. Reduce the cooldown of techniques. Increase my HP recovery. Let's make my techniques fire faster. So I'm curious what you use the pack suns for. I'm curious what they look like. Yeah, just more damage overall. Neat. Okay, so that gave me some health, and I ulted, so I took out a bunch of guys. These sorts of games, I usually like to have my attacks going. Hello? Oh, that's a boss. Oh, it's letting me know that there's a big old boss coming. Okay. So yeah, 25% area increase. Hopefully means it'll hit more enemies. This guy is not really taking hits. And as I'm trying to... Whoa! Do I have a dash or anything? Do I? Controls. Automatic does not help. All right. Controls, automatic. Not helpful. I do love the wave just whipping through all the guys behind me. That's pretty great. And again, I love the idea of this having multiplayer. Say some nice things about the game. Okay, did he change? You can't change. Oh no, it is the right type. Oh, okay. Oh. I feel like I'm not seeing as much healing items as I do in a oh, whoa, opened a chest. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm not seeing as many healing items as I would, and I would love some more healing items. Yeah, let's just reduce the cooldown even more. Now, it could be that I'm under leveled, you know, it's kind of hard to say. I do like having the stats fully available for the moves when you're picking them. I'm a person who really enjoys having as much information as possible in a game. When I'm deciding something like this. Area that extends around the Temtem and deals constant damage. So this is a different type, not a type we're good with, and wouldn't interact with any of our bonuses. And so I'm a little hesitant to pick it. I'm gonna take the HP recovery. Should I have taken the HP recovery earlier? Maybe, but I'm taking it now. Oof, 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 please, please. Now, I would imagine the evolution of your Tems does not persist. I would imagine it does not persist. Oh, so that's a star level, so I guess that's max level. Maybe we get the opportunity to gain an enhanced version. But I would assume it resets. I would love a big water vortex around me. That would be neato. Increase armor, that same thing. All right, let's increase, you know, let's get, oh, we have to, okay, no, never mind. Oh, I see, we have 4 gear slots and we have 4 techniques. I see, I understand how to read what we're looking at now. Okay, I need to focus on getting some XP. Those waves are going now, boy. Let me when they get going. They get going. I just need to not take any hits, which is difficult as I'm being hit very much. I have to try to get some XP. Yeah, let's... I'd like the idea of doing Toxic Ink more since that's a direct attack. Oof. Oh, yeah, get that chest. The problem is the Ink Blast doesn't do a ton of direct damage, so it's not useful to go diving into a big group of enemies. I'm glad to have it, but it is not a thing I can rely on. Oh gosh. I would love a dash. I really appreciate the big attack callouts. It feels bad to just be like, well, I'm stuck, you know? Let's get that to star. Oh my gosh. Oh. I knew, I was like, I've got like 2 hits. That's okay. I know that this game has meta progression. Now we can check it out. So we unlocked a bunch of stuff, or this is what we achieved. We achieved these things. So we completed some kudos. We unlocked some goals, which is great. Heal yourself for 3,000. You know, it's good to know the things that you're working on. I imagine those give us rewards. Yeah, so these are the kudos that you get various bonuses for. So like break 10 boxes and we unlock our luck skill. Earn 500 pack suns and we get some pack suns. And then as you do them, you unlock, I like this. As you do the big one, you know, you unlock this one. So since I played with Platypet, if I use his ultimate 15 times, I get a new gear. And then, you know, you can unlock new things. So if I hit level 25, I get another gear. And it's fun that it leans into you playing as each. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a lot. Okay, this is what the pack sun does. Okay. Hey, listen, health is always good. Base damage is good. Oh, I see. So these little bips, right? So they, as I spend them, those activate new paths along the way. That's interesting. Let's go for cooldown reduction. I'm always, like I said, I'm always a sucker for cooldown reduction. Give me my stuff faster. Speed. I always appreciate good, consistent upgrades over probability. You know, I always enjoy consistent upgrades over probability. Yeah, and so we know we have tsunami and wave. Yeah, let's do one more since that first one was so quick. Let's do one more. I wish the move UI was a little closer to my eye line, if that makes sense. I wish it was a little closer to where I'm looking already. I think that's you know, I appreciate there's a little bar on there, but I can't look up there. So here's the new gear that we unlocked. The holster increases the number of projectiles by 1 for tsunami. So that's exclusive to maybe not exclusive to Platypet, but now I shoot 2 waves, which is an incredible upgrade. And so that's why with these ones that have meta progression, you kind of need to put your time in, for lack of a better word. Yeah, let's increase our damage. I do appreciate that you can pick new gear and replace it. So you can say, oh hey, I'm gonna get this upgrade for right now, and then later I can pick some, you know, I can get a rare drop or something and say, oh, hey, this works out better for me now. This works out better for where I'm at in the build. The number of projectiles that pierce. Now let's lean into our skills. I do really appreciate that it goes, hey, this is what this is boosting. Oh, everybody got like a dot. Okay. So this is like the first area you go into. I think this is a very smart reuse of all the assets they already have for Temtem. It's such a very smart idea to use a bunch of art assets and things that you've already made. And just go from there, you know, just you know, I think a lot of people get weird about developers reusing animations, reusing assets, reusing, you know, artwork, whatever. But it's work that they've already paid people to use, you know, paid people to produce. And if you can use it in a new, interesting way, if you can use it in a way that, you know, makes the overall product, the overall project, I mean to say, easier to complete, why not? I think a common refrain when I talk about games is I really wish more people, and I don't even mean like people who complain about games, I just mean people overall. I wish there was more available knowledge about the actual game dev process, because I think critique about art, we're gonna try it. We didn't pick up any other one, so let's pick it up as a little benefit. It might be helpful. Wow, it's immediately helpful. I think you know, if there was more knowledge available about how, you know, game dev worked. Like one of my favorite things I remember seeing about game dev was about how much people hate doors, how much people hate making doors. And I think that's such an interesting observation, and it's not something I might have immediately kind of sussed out from, you know, any time people, you know, any of the times I've seen people talk about game dev, share, you know, their game dev stories. And so I do wish that there was much less of a culture of secrecy in general around game dev. You know, it's like the Insomniac leak a while ago, or a leak hack. Call it for what it is. It was a hack that led to a leak. You know, I saw a lot of people talking about it, and they talked about, in my opinion, far more than they should have, because there is definitely, I think, and I saw a couple people doing it. They covered it in a way that didn't reveal public information, or, you know, private information, didn't reveal any information about the developers or any, you know, sensitive information, but talked about the business of it in a way that I think is extremely valuable to the fandom. Feels like the wrong word to say, but, you know, the community writ large, you know, talking about the actual budgets of things, talking about how much it cost, how much it made. You know, we don't really get accurate sales numbers. For as much as I think normal people should worry about sales numbers, we don't get accurate sales numbers. They just simply don't exist in a public facing way. And so that forces the community to fall back on other metrics, which have their own problems. I'm certainly not saying that you know, companies should reveal a ton of secrets or sensitive data or anything like that. But I think the more people understand about the work that goes into making the games that they love, I think just kind of the better the overall process will be. You know, I remember seeing a dev talk about, you know, how long a game takes from start to finish, saying that if they came across if they had an idea tomorrow about a game they wanted to make, that it wouldn't be available for like until like the PlayStation 6, I think is what they said. And I think that's an interesting quote to pull from. That's an interesting thing to say, like, hey, like, this is somebody working in the industry right now, actively a dev. Oh wow, you can upgrade the gear. That's amazing. You know, this is somebody who's working as a dev and giving what a realistic time frame looks like. And I think statements like that, even if they are generic, you know, like they didn't say we are making this game and it took this long, or we made this game and it took this long from start to finish. We get that sometimes, right? Sometimes developers come out and say, hey, this is when we started thinking about this game. And you know, this is when it finally came out. I remember they said Unicorn Overlord was originally a PSP game. And then it, you know, a lot of the dev time was because, like, okay, Sony stopped supporting the PSP, and so they pivoted and then pivoted, and you know, now it's a modern console game. Still wish they'd done PC for that, but that's a different discussion. I think that's a different discussion. But I think you know, a different discussion, speaking about how great it would be to learn about game dev. I think a great conversation to have would be the amount of work that it takes to make multi-platform games, the amount of work that it takes to make, you know, to put one game from one platform to another. You know, I'm certainly a person that's been critical of developers putting their games only on one platform, or, you know, outright saying we're not supporting this platform for one reason or another. But I think understanding the cost element, time element, knowledge element, in a more broad sense, would be super helpful, because I don't think anybody thinks it's as simple as, you know, you go into your magic game engine and click save as Xbox game, right? And if they do, they're not serious about the conversation, right? This is a thing I say a lot, is if, you know, people don't think this, and if they do, they're not being serious about the conversation. You know, I think people who are serious about the conversation, who are serious about the work and interested in the work that it takes to make games, understands that the process of making a multi-platform game is completely different. You know, it's very different than making a single platform game. I think when you have bigger game devs, you know, companies like Square Enix, like Capcom, like Sega, when they don't support one platform or another, you know, looking at you, Square Enix, finally realizing that people other than PlayStation owners like to play JRPGs. You know, you're kind of confused. You're like, you definitely have the ability to do this. You know what I should do right here? There's a little bit of delay on that in a way that's kind of annoying, if I'm honest. There's a little bit of delay between when I hit the button for my ultimate and when my ultimate actually triggers, and that's very interesting. But you know, it's part of the ongoing just kind of discussion of being a fan of video games, I guess. I feel like in a lot of ways there's never been a better time to be a fan of games, to be a person who plays games. And in some ways there's never been a worse time. I think there's a lot of problems as you know, as a person who plays games. Hell yeah, mushrooms. Mushrooms? Watermelons. Hell yeah, watermelons. You know, there's a lot of problems in the industry. There's a lot of problems in the community. There's a lot of problems online. You know, do I think games were better when you didn't have to hear about how everyone hated the Duck Hunt Super Mario Split cartridge for months in the way that you do now? Yeah, kinda. You know, I think that you know, better, different. But much in that same way, I think, you know, social media, and I've said this before, social media is an amazing tool that has, you know, benefited 60% bonus damage. I love that. Has benefited humanity in incalculable, that's not a word I can say, immeasurable, innumerable, infinite ways. But has also harmed us in some very serious ways. Dang, that's from 3 to 5 in one chest. I love that. I'm also about to fight it. And so it's the same as anything. Just big cyclical conversations here while I'm sitting here playing a survivor. Like, by now you know whether this is the game for you, right? By now you know it. You know if this is the sort of game for you. You know if this is something you're interested in. I'll say I really enjoy putting Temtem on this. I think it's super fun. Ooh. Oh, we get an Water Blade Plus. 4 cross-shaped water projectiles that spin around, dealing damage in their path. Wow. Love that. Love that there's a synergy. Love that you can do something fun. This little energy field really paid off. Who was it that said that didn't think it would be beneficial? Because that person was a fool. Don't listen to anything that person says. But I think you know, making a Temtem game like this, I think there are any number of people who are like, this is a caution, and like, yeah, absolutely. You know, I don't say that negatively. Sometimes you make the thing that's easy to make and will net you a good amount of money. You know, and I don't blame them for that. Oh, this is I beat enemies and I get guaranteed packs on drops. Oh, this would have been good to save my ult for. All right, I ain't mad at that. All right. I definitely love having the fluid barrier that spreads and blocks damage in the direction the Tem is facing. Let's just try to get our damage up. I already have so little health. You could say, hey Matt, having a barrier in front of you would be really smart. Sure, but what if more damage? Thing die faster, no hit. Right? Thing die fast, no hit now. So more damage, go fast. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. We're fine. Actually, we're fine. Actually, we're fine. I missed what level I have to be to get to the next form. Maybe it's 30. Yeah, I think doing this is a very smart design idea. Take advantage of all the models, all the maps, all the tile sets and everything you've made. Oh, 15 minutes. I hit the boss. Oh, my evolution. Yes. Oh, heck yeah. Look at me. Look at me. All my stats go up. That's fun. Okay, I've got my finger on the alt button. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, we did it. Heck yeah, that's a stage win. What a way to leave it. What a way to leave it. Got all the way up to Platypus, level 25. Did all the damage. We unlocked a new stage. We unlocked 2 eggs. Unlocked 2 eggs. Available kudos, capture Ori, capture Inky. Earn pack suns. All of these are still available. These are things we can do. Oh, we defeated, because we defeated them, we unlocked the eggs. What does that mean? Oh, capture them, beat the spot at the 3-minute mark on any map. Well, okay, well that's gotta unlock new characters. What a cool way to do that. What a cool way to do that. But that's where we're gonna leave it. Leaving it out on a win is such a great way to do this. I really love this big visual board. I love the little hexes. And hey, as I said at the top, I like Temtem. I like Vampire Survivors. I like multiplayer. I don't know if you can play multiplayer in the demo. It sure looks like it. It sure looks like you can. So if you're interested in this, go ahead, get out there, you know, play it with your friends, have them download the demo, check it out on Steam. The link to the Steam page will be in the description if you want to check it out. If you want to see any of the demos I've played here on YouTube, all of those playlists, all kinds of different playlists will be in the description. I stream on Twitch 5 days a week, every weekday. Come check me out. I play all kinds of different stuff, new games, retro games. We're in the middle of Scaretober right now, where I play horror games. My community gets to choose stuff that I play every so often. Somebody started barking at me playing Persona 5 Royale. So we'll see when that happens. There's a bunch of stream VODs available on the YouTube channel. Listen, just subscribe to the YouTube. Go see what's out there. Go see what you enjoy. Let me know. Let me know what you like. Come by the Twitch. Do whatever. But until next time, be well. Do good.